Hey guys, welcome back. Today, we are going through one of my favourite and most atmospheric missions in the Halo series, Floodgate, a mission that I really don't think gets as much appreciation for its atmosphere as it should do. It's really the only mission in Halo 3 to me that did the Flood absolutely perfectly. I mean, I liked Cortana, I know, fucking hate me, I liked Cortana, but I don't think any Flood mission did the atmosphere of the Flood correctly in Halo 3, aside from Floodgate. Now, you're probably wondering where I've been for the past week and a half. After I posted that last video, it was my birthday, like the Monday after, and I ended up taking a surprise trip to the Game of Thrones set in Ireland. You can see some pictures on screen right now of that. It was fucking lit. But we are back. We are making Halo videos again. We're back on the YouTube grind, making some lovely, juicy Flood lore videos. So let's waste no time and get back into it. Okay, so let's just start off with this fucking beautiful. Oh my god, this skybox is never fails to get to look beautiful. Like, holy shit. Just imagine if Halo 3 Anniversary was actually real. This 10 years later in 4K would be fucking beautiful. My god. Anyways, back to the actual mission. Enough of looking at skyboxes. This mission, right off the bat, the tone is great because the last mission ends on like a sort of victory. The storm ends on like sort of a victory. The portal opens and we find out that the Ark isn't actually on Earth. And then all of a sudden, these Flood gravy goo boys turn up out of nowhere, and this previously conquered human city of Voy is now covered in Flood, and also that lovely green Flood fog. So let's move through the mission, because right now we're still at the start. We gotta get this bad boy, because for once, oh my god, I choked almost. We're playing on normal, so we can actually get to school now. And one of the things I love about the start of this mission is the fact that you can actually see the Flood everywhere. These guys get chased off in a minute. There's Flood running over the rooftops and shit, and like, it really gives you this atmosphere and this feeling of Voy being truly overwhelmed. And obviously, like, Flood overwhelming places is pretty scary, and it's happened before, but it's never happened on Earth before. And that is almost like a culture shock. Like, we've always like experienced the Flood before. We've experienced them overtaking places, but it's never been Earth. And now that Earth is getting infected, it's like, holy shit. And this scene right here perfectly encapsulates that. Like, all these Marines have just fought through a battle. They've killed hunters, they've killed brutes, they've killed grunts, jackals. They think they've escaped it, and they think they've driven back the enemy from Earth. And all of a sudden, these big tentacle boys jump off the roof out of nowhere and start infecting them. It's really great. And this scene here, little known fact, is that the Flood actually try and like swarm you. They come from, there you go, they come from over there as well. They come from over there. Those Marines that we just looked at through the fence, they get infected and start running back at you across that side of the fence over there. This mission really has a lot of stuff in the background that you don't particularly notice, that really plays into the atmosphere. One of the many reasons this mission has such a damn good atmosphere, and reason numero tres, which I'm going to say correct this time, we're about to see any second now. This bad boy here. Now, for the sake of cinematography, I'm not going to save this guy. I'm sorry, Mr. Marine, I'm not going to save you. This shit right here is fucking terrifying, because we don't actually see, I'm pretty sure in Halo 2, I should know this, but I'm pretty sure in Halo 2 we don't get to see the infection process. This is the first game where we get to see that, and seeing that actually happen right in front of your eyes to a Marine is fucking scary, especially because it's on Earth. And as well, this little hangar bay here, there's like little enclaves of Marines all across this room that just get completely swarmed by the Flood. And like, for the 15th time now, for the 15th time this video, it really plays into that feeling of shit. Earth is actually under attack by the Flood, and this ain't no joke. This ain't no joke anymore. It's also this idea as well of retracing your steps, the steps that you were previously victorious in. Like, last mission, we walked this way and drove away the brutes and the grunts and the hunters and the jackals, and now we're retracing those steps that were once victorious, trying to clear out an abomination of an enemy that doesn't fight with logic or anything, that just throws itself at you, like a true infestation. We're retracing our victorious steps, fighting back an infestation that we didn't even predict. It's again, it's a nice little shock. This mission is actually one big shock to humanity in the UNSC, I think. I'd actually love to see, if Halo 3 Anniversary does ever happen, I'd like to see some more, like, I'd like to see them flesh this mission out more. Maybe have some terminals in here, or maybe have some radios where you can hear, like, Marina squads in the background more, or, like, Fleet Com talking about what's going on, like, holy shit, the Flood are here, what do we do, what do we do? Talking about how they're going to actually fight the Flood. Listen to their reactions, because that's something that I think could be really interesting with this. And here we get the first Cortana scene. Or the first one of this mission, at least.
It's not safe.
Yeah! Everyone loves these bad boys. Everyone loves these. Another reason I really wish we get Halo 3 Anniversary is so that these little areas around here could be enhanced with more Flood, with more combat forms, because although this mission does do a really good job at making Earth feel overwhelmed and surrounded by the Flood, I do think that they could have added more combat forms and had them swarm you more. I mean, obviously that's hardware limitations and stuff, but I do think that would have really enhanced the experience. Here we have the second scared Marine. Sliding around beneath their skin. I'm going to put him out of his misery, because, I mean, any second now, he talks about putting himself out of his misery, so I'm sorry, soldier. I did it for you. And then here, the music starts to change. It gets a little bit more uplifting. The music at the start was very, like, what's the word? It was very sort of dark and foreboding, whereas now you can hear it's sort of getting uplifting. You've got the choirs in the background. You get the sense that something's going to happen. Not necessarily bad, but something major is going to happen. And lo and behold, we get this fucking dope-ass cutscene with the Shadow of Intent. Now, the hardest thing on Legendary is actually saving. The only difficult thing on Legendary on Halo 3 is saving these elites, because they always die. There you go, one already got fucking killed. Really? That's not meant to happen on normal. And then now you hear the music as well in the background. The music's sort of picked up now, and it's definitely more uplifting. It's sort of like we've got a directed goal now. There he is. Oh, he's not red for once. Not red.
This single ship broke through our line, and we gave chase. We had a fleet of hundreds.
Alas, brother. Flood, it has evolved. Now that line right there, I'm going to use the word. That's an iconic line. That is a pretty iconic line. I love that. Because right now, we don't actually know that means, the Flood have actually evolved. It might just be like, oh, the Flood have found Earth. They're, like, more intelligent now. But no, the Flood have actually evolved. Like, they actually have evolved and they have pure forms now. Of course, we don't encounter that for a little bit, so that's not an issue just yet, but it's a pretty cool thing to look at in hindsight. Now that, obviously, every single person who's watching this video knows exactly what pure forms are. At least I hope. It's a nice little thing in hindsight. I love this bit as well, how the Flood literally just jump up from this massive chasm. Like, another thing that really gives that sense of being overwhelmed. And like the Flood really have thrown a lot of what they had at Earth. I like that. Now, earlier when I was talking about having like large numbers of combat forms, this is what I was talking about. Well, not this. I mean, when they all spawn. Because normally, at least, quite a few combat forms spawn here. Like, a very large number of them spawn here. They actually didn't this time. But normally they do. I can promise that normally they do. And it's like it actually looks like a horde of combat forms have just stacked up. And also, another thing that I've not touched on yet, one of the things that this mission does really well as well is the introduction of possibly Cortana on the crashed Flood ship. It gives you like a sort of a directed goal throughout the mission. Like, you aren't just moving around and just killing combat forms to get to the ship. You're moving to the ship with an actual goal, like a genuine goal. The goal that is arguably Chief's most important or second most important goal of the entire game, finding Cortana. Of course, we know that that isn't actually Cortana. It's a message from her, but still, it was a nice touch. It was a nice little piece of bait.
It's Cortana, Chief. She's on that ship.
There you go. There you go. Find her. Get her out. There you go. That's what I was on about. I wasn't sure when they actually announced that. And I love one of the things that I forgot to mention earlier in regards to the elites. As soon as you notice that as soon as the elites drop in, the music does get more uplifting, and you get those drums come in, those like steady drums. It feels quite inspirational, cutting through like hordes of Flood, through the Flood fog with elite warriors by your side. Something about that feels really inspirational. Now I'm gonna try and spot. There we go. There we go. So this is the formal introduction, aside from that tank, to the pure forms. And one of my best shots in Halo 3 is just standing here, looking through the fog and seeing the silhouettes and the shadows of the combat forms and the stalkers, like, leaping through the air, almost in a way that we've never seen the Flood do before. It's sort of like a spooky, eerie introduction to the new Flood forms, and ironically, I'm filming this video on Halloween, so kind of fitting. It's kind of fitting. And here we have the crashed Flood ship. I'm not sure if the name of this ship has ever been revealed. Let me know in the comments if it has been. I'm pretty sure it's not. At least I'm not sure. I'm not aware of it if it has been, so let me know. This bit here, I love this because you can actually see the elites. They come down here.
Nothing passed.
Yeah, we will let nothing pass. They guard your entrance and they watch your back as you go in. Now, this. I did say that... oh, is the Arbiter going to come down? No. I did say that Cortana wasn't that atmospheric in Halo 3, and I don't think it was, at least in sort of like the color palette of the map and how it was quite bright. But this Flood Hive in this ship, I really think did the atmosphere well, because there's really thick Flood fog as soon as you get in. And then the music, those strings instantly kicks in, along with that lovely Infinite Devil Machine chapter title. That's also a great touch. But those strings, as soon as they come in, that's like a stereotypical horror thing, but it fits this really well, because this is the first time we're actually in a Flood Hive, and holy shit, is it disgusting. My god. And here we are, first graced by a lovely grave mine section.
I am peace.
I love it and I hate it, same time. It fits really well, though, because the first time you actually hear from the Gravemind, you're in one of his lairs, one of his hives, with all these carcasses just strewn everywhere. I think if Cortana was a lot darker like this, and maybe even more claustrophobic, I think Cortana should have been more claustrophobic, like this, then it would have been a lot better of a mission. Oh, that Flood Fog just despawned. Damn it. I swear Flood Fog is one of the best things ever created, dude. Let me know in the comments if you agree with that, because, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's an objective fact by now. I'm pretty sure it is. And here we have the final room. I'm not sure if this room's got a name. I'm just going to call it the Cortana room, because that's what I feel like. And another gravy goo mine section. Yay. I'm a timeless curse. Timeless. See? Another time Halo 3 confirmed the grave mine and the Flood didn't die at the end of Halo 3 before they even died. And here we have fake Cortana. Yay. So, we're going to cut it there for today. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really do enjoy making these videos, so leave a like if you did enjoy. I'm going to make some more soon. I have a Halo 2 mission that I want to cover in one of these videos. I'll probably do that in the next month or so sometime. Should be pretty spicy. Got some more Flood videos coming over the next week or so, and also a pretty long Reach video that I've had planned for a while, and I'm going to start working on it soon. As well as a microtransactions video, so quite a lot of stuff's in the works. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Thank you for sticking by me all this time. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
You did destroy my installation.